This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too.
Hot air hangs like a dead man from a white oak tree. People sitting on porches thinking how things used to be. Dark night, it's a dark night. Dark night, it's a dark night.
The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present East of Eden, a Vampire the Masquerade duet chronicle featuring David Larkins and Desiree Valdez.
Didn't happen anymore. I thought all that blood had been shed long ago. Dark night, it's a dark night. Dark night, it's a dark night.
So we're back.
Right.
Session or chapter 3.
We're back. Right. We're back.
We're back. Hi. Are you ready to take on a new chapter of adventure
Of course. I'm always ready for that.
in the world of darkness?
I definitely am.
In the world of Aaron Evans?
Well, yeah, I am.
I'm sorry I don't have any clever, silly music to surprise you with this time.
That's okay.
Okay.
You can't do the same thing every time.
That's true.
It's boring. It makes it boring.
I could put on Chill Radio 24/7, this live YouTube channel here that YouTube's trying to recommend for
I
me.
don't know what that is. Okay.
Alright. So, that's pretty chill.
What the fuck? Why is it so loud?
All right. Oh, it's like a Simpsons wave channel too. That's weird.
Okay. We don't need that. This is the wrong tone, I think, for what you're trying to convey here.
It is quite.
Okay, great.
All right.
Can
So,
you-
anyways.
It's very distracting.
All right. All right. All right.
All right.
All right. Well, you're back on the highway then. How about that?
Well, yes, we last left my character,
Yes.
driving, I think driving down the road, right?
Yeah. So how much do you
I
remember?
avoided
Did you get a chance to listen to the last episode?
Not very much. I listened to a little bit of it, and then
Uh-oh. So you're flying without a safety net this time.
no, I know my character. I know whatever I'll be able to do, I'll manage to convey that and to get it through. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
But so I'm thinking the last we left Aaron, he had done this cool drive maneuver. He got onto a different highway, back road,
right.
rural road, to avoid getting accosted by a werewolf pack who was on a bunch of bikes.
Did you assume they were werewolf pack, or
He
did
assumed.
you have proof of that?
No, he assumed they weren't kindred. You said they weren't kindred.
No.
So I just assumed that they weren't.
It could have been genie bikers.
Okay, you know,
That would have been a real twist.
a super twist. But no. So I thought better of it and thought, nope, I'm getting out of here. I cannot afford to. I have a corpse in my trunk. I have Don's corpse.
Yeah,
in
you
my
really don't want to get pulled over right now. Incidentally.
Nope. So trying
Nope.
to avoid any attention to myself, I veered off to a rural road to continue going toward Las Vegas, Nevada.
Right, and you drove for a while until you hit a rest stop.
Yes.
Where you were able to pull over and look at your AAA
Yes.
fold-out map and determine that, yes, indeed, you can continue up State Route 127, turn off at Shoshone, on State Route 178, which will take you across.
Wait. Show me turn off. At what?
178.
Okay.
Which will take you across state lines to Pahrump.
What?
Pahrump.
Pahrump.
Pahrump-a-pum-pum.
Yeah. And Pahrump is in Nevada?
Is in Nevada.
Okay.
And then you get onto Highway 160 south, I guess.
Okay.
And that takes you back down to hook up with the 15. Just south of Las Vegas.
Okay.
And then you just go on into Las Vegas. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a detour. You know, it's like kind of this big loop that you have to do.
Hey, if it helps me to avoid getting mauled or something, I'm all for it.
All right. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. So,
because the last thing I saw was the Eater of Bears did this in terms of this car that I came upon and pulled over and looked and explored, and that was written in the car. So, not interested in stopping, wanting to keep going as far as I can, find a place where I can park my car safely, earth meld, and, get up, at civil twilight or whatever.
Yes. Get up at a civilized time. Civil twilight.
No. Astronomical twilight.
Let's see, I have it right here. Civil twilight is the earliest twilight. So
right.
Yes, you would want closer to astronomical twilight. So on that note, in terms of time, I believe it was kind of mid-morning, right? Like 1 a.m. or something. Didn't we figure that? 2 a.m.
2.
That's right. And oh yeah, no, actually, if you'd kept going, no, actually, I think it was only around midnight, because we were saying this route was like an extra hour of travel time.
All right.
So you were going to get into Las Vegas.
Into Las Vegas
around 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it was about midnight.
All right.
Okay. So so yeah, you're driving down this highway. So this highway, it is a 2-lane blacktop.
Okay.
And as we've established before, the moon is waning and essentially a new moon at this point.
Oh, all right.
So you're just driving under this blanket of stars because you're just out in the middle of, well, you're in Death Valley essentially.
Right.
And so there's nothing around.
Okay.
There's absolutely nothing around. And
All
so
right.
there's no light pollution.
Right.
Either from man-made light sources or the moon. So it is this absolutely unbelievable blanket of stars stretched out across the night sky.
Awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
It's beautiful. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a relief.
Temperatures are fairly low right now because it's springtime and it's night and in the desert. And yeah, so you're just kind of cruising. To give you an idea, this stretch of highway is the actual. See, Aaron wouldn't know this because the movie hasn't been made yet. But this is the stretch of highway that they filmed the driving footage for the David Lynch film Lost Highway.
Oh.
With the headlights lighting up the highway. So, so yeah, that's, you can get that mental picture in your mind.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. But yeah, you're just driving on out in the middle of nowhere.
All right.
Can't even get anything on the radio, really.
No.
It's mostly static.
Yeah, so I'm kind of talking to myself. Just like, that was the only thing I could do. Like, I couldn't have pulled over. Those guys were probably werewolves. I've never met a werewolf, but I've just been too close.
Yeah, you've come close.
This is not where I want to. No, I do not want to meet them here. So, Dawn, Thanks for warning me on that. So I think what's happening, Aaron, is also kind of attributing certain things to Don, like warning him, which may not be correct, but
Don told me to pull over and eat this person.
Right, exactly. So I'm just sort of talking about that, and the coyote's kind of. Oh, what's the coyote doing in the car?
I think Coyote's is. Well, do you travel with him in the front seat or the back seat?
He kind of jumps between, like.
Okay, so
jump into the front.
Right now he's in the back seat, and he's just kind of like in a sphinx position, you know, and just sort of zoning out a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like, you know, picking lint out of the spaces between the car cushions, and then flicking his tongue as he's trying to get the lint out of his mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
all right.
That kind of thing.
So I'm looking for any mile markers.
Yeah. I mean, you're passing them.
Okay.
You know, presently you pass a turnoff for a rural route going somewhere called Tecopa. And then at that sign, it indicates that Shoshone is only another 20 miles or so.
Oh, nice. Almost there.
You note that it's got the highway sign has one of those little placards with a little silhouette of a Cessna, indicating there's maybe an airstrip there or something.
Oh, okay. All right.
Of note. So, say, you know, 15 minutes later or so, you see some lights in the desert up ahead.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
all right.
Just a couple.
Okay. Are they singles or?
Oh, not car lights, not vehicle lights. I mean, like,
just street lights, like road lights.
Well, like dwellings.
Oh, okay. All right.
Lights are on somewhere
Buildings.
in a building somewhere.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to need you to make a perception plus driving roll, please.
Oh no, I should have built up my drive a little bit more.
Yeah, you knew what Chronicles was going to be.
Yeah, but
Hey, next time. What is your drive at?
1.
Oh yeah, so it only costs you 2 points. Easy enough.
Can I use that now?
Oh, you have points to spend?
I do.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. All right.
Make that.
Ha! 2 in drive. And 2 in perception.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Oh, wait. My willpower is it. Can I reset my willpower or no?
No. We're picking up right where we left off.
Wait a minute.
What?
This is a carryover from the first chronicle. So the willpower changes with every episode or chapter or every story?
Every story you get all your willpower back. Fuck. Every night you get 1 point of willpower back. Like
and that hasn't passed yet. Okay,
exactly.
There we go. I got it.
Yeah.
All right, it's difficulty 6.
Uh-huh.
Total. I failed.
Oh. You didn't botch?
It was very close to a botch, but no, I had 1 success.
Oh, okay. And you had a 1 canceling it
2
out.
1s and 4 and a 6.
Wow.
Crap.
All right. So, all right. So, yeah, you're just driving along, you know, and you note these couple lights up ahead, and then all of a sudden, out of freaking nowhere,
Yeah. Right.
your car is just a cacophony of noise.
Oh.
There's just like these loud banging noises.
Oh no!
And then the car itself is just like just juddering up and down.
Is the road?
And I'm gonna need a dexterity plus drive roll now.
Oh my god!
You can spend willpower.
I am spending willpower.
All right.
Okay. 1.
So you got 1 success, difficulty 6. Actually 7.
2.
Okay.
So 3 total.
3 total. All right.
Oh, thank God. Oh no.
All right, so your instincts kick in and you ease off the gas as the smell of burning rubber fills the car.
What the hell?
Coyote is yipping and howling.
Oh,
in alarm.
Shush! So I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, and there's like smoke. I mean, like, smoke is coming out through the vents. You can see it outside.
Okay, I stop the car. I pull over.
Yeah,
right.
you pull like halfway off, you know. And
oh no.
And yeah, so you
I pull
pulled
over. All right. I turn off the vehicle. I turn off the engine.
Okay. The gauges all looked okay, by the way.
I walk out of the car.
All right. So you get out of the car. And again, that acrid smell of burning rubber and hot metal is just filling the air. And you can instantly see that, at least on the driver's side, both front and back tires are shredded.
What? Oh, both of them?
Both of them.
No.
And at that point, you hear a voice calling out from behind you, like kind of on the other side of the highway. And he's saying, no false moves there. Put your hands in the air.
All right, I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right. Down on the ground.
Are there any like lights or
any lights?
Like siren or police lights or any of that?
No.
Searchlights?
Mm-mm.
It's just a voice in the dark.
Yep.
Can I do perception plus awareness to see if it's a kindred?
Sure.
Okay. Perception plus awareness. 1.
Okay. You're not sensing any kind of supernatural presence apart from the sort of constant background hum of Dawn.
Yeah. Who's Dawn? You could have warned me. I say that as I get on the ground.
All right.
Yeah. I want to seem as benign as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So at this point, some flashlights are coming on, and
plural.
Yes, and sort of shining on you and the car area.
Shit.
Lighting up the smoke.
Right.
So.
All right. What do you want?
So you hear some boots on the asphalt.
Okay.
And they say just no no false moves there.
Sudden moves.
No sudden moves there.
Yeah.
We've got a gun trained right on your heart, and it's loaded with dragon fire. So don't even try it.
Now I get scared.
Yeah. You're like, oh fuck.
Now I get scared.
They know what they're doing.
Oh no. Oh shit.
They know what they're about.
Who the fuck is this? Okay, so now I do get nervous. Okay, now I'm getting nervous, and I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, Dawn, why couldn't you have told me? Mm-hmm. So I say I'm fine. I'm laying on the ground.
Oh, you want to go all the way down?
Yeah.
Okay.
When he said get down, I went all the way on the ground. I mean, I've seen Mike do this with people. Like, we talked about it. I like.
Plus, there's that new show on Fox called Cops.
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm laying completely on the ground, and my hands are behind my head. So they,
Okay. Do you want to turn your head in any way to see?
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to catch a glimpse of the boot. I mean, it's boots, but and then I'm thinking, fuck, it's probably Arena and her fucking gang.
How are you oriented to the car? Are you parallel, perpendicular?
Perpendicular.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was coming around.
So your head is facing the car.
Yes.
And your feet are facing away from it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So.
Oh man.
All right. So yeah, you lie down.
So I'm thinking like shit. It's Arena's caught up to me.
Right.
God damn it.
Give me a perception plus alertness roll. Standard difficulty.
No. Well, my alertness is better than my awareness, so
yeah, that's good.
I have a 4 in alertness.
Good. I think you probably bought that up. Huh?
I did for some reason, and not my dex and wits, because I'm an idiot. Regular. Okay, so 2.
2. All right. So from your vantage point,
nice. Wake up!
Oh my god.
Wakey. All right.
So from your vantage point, your head is turned, so it's looking back the way you were coming.
Right.
And what you see is glinting in that starlight, stretched across the highway, a spike strip.
Shit. Damn it.
And then into your field of vision, someone is walking, in kind of a tactical pose.
Yeah.
Very
carefully.
deliberate. They've got a shotgun,
dragon fire,
shouldered and pointed and aimed, and they're just coming around in a broad arc.
Yeah.
Keeping the gun on you at all times.
Only one set of boots doing that? Or there are a couple?
You got 2 successes. So you can hear a couple other people like on your blind side.
Okay.
All right. What you notice about this person, it's a male. They're wearing work boots, Levi's, a flannel.
Okay.
Their hair is kind of longish, a little matted. You know.
These are the werewolves. All right.
Yeah. So the guys are just joyriders.
So I'm observing this person. Mm-hmm. All right.
And then yeah, from your far side, you hear footsteps approaching.
Okay.
Getting closer.
All right.
Getting closer, and then very roughly grabbing your wrist and pulling it around to your back.
What? Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going with it.
All right, and you feel a pair of handcuffs.
What?
Going on your wrists.
No. Okay, no. Can I try to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to break out. No.
Okay.
All right. So
I want to break free.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. So I need. This is brawl. Is this brawl?
It could be athletics.
Yeah.
It depends on how you want to try and break free.
So they're
brawl would be if you're trying to hurt the other person.
No, I don't want to hurt them, but they're trying. So they've grabbed because my hands are behind my head.
Yeah, so they've grabbed one hand.
They grabbed one hand. So as
you can hear the handcuff going.
Right.
You know.
And so as I'm hearing that, I want to pull my arm out.
Yeah.
From there, from out of their grasp.
Yeah.
And like push myself up off the floor or off the ground.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that would be athletics and dex.
Yeah, and but I'll say difficulty 5.
I'd like to build up my athletics too. I know this is
just make notes, man.
I have no.
Oh, you want to do it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you had so many points.
I had 5 total,
and
I only have 1 point in athletics.
Keep it going.
So 2. Okay, so now I'm down to 1.
All right.
It's the last augmentation I will do. I usually don't like doing that. And I know that's kind of like after the fact.
I don't really care.
At this point,
it does not matter to me.
My next thing, everyone remind me, to build up my dex. Dexterity.
Dex next. Dex next.
Dex next.
A new supplement from Health Solutions LLC.
No, what? Okay, so dexterity plus athletics.
Yes. Difficulty 5.
Oh!
Yeah, they're just,
They're weak sauce.
Well, they're, you're kind of catching them off guard.
All right. What was it?
They're on guard, but you know what I mean.
2.
With your surprising strength. All right, so 2 successes?
2.
All right, yeah, so you worm out.
And push myself up.
You want to push yourself up to standing position or half crouch?
Half crouch.
Okay. So at that point, the shotgun gets cocked, chambers around.
Yeah.
And the guy, takes several quick steps towards you. He's like, I told you no sudden moves. Now we're not going to hurt you.
This is stressing me out.
Do you want to make a self-control roll?
No. I'm just saying. I'm getting stressed out.
You're getting close to it.
You can
feel the beast roiling inside of you.
Yeah, my eyes.
So I might make you make a self-control roll here in a moment.
It's not that serious yet.
Okay.
But the stressed me out.
Sure.
So my eyes have turned.
Yeah, no, that's completely okay.
And my whiskers have come out.
No, your whiskers have not come out. That's
so cute.
Oh my god.
All right. So my eyes have turned. Okay, my eyes have turned, but I'm still wearing my sunglasses.
Yeah. So now, if anyone can do a sort of mangified portrait of Aaron as a little Nico cat person.
He's not a cat.
Nico-chan. All right.
So I'm in a crouching position.
Yeah.
And claws out.
Yeah. So I was going to say that it is completely legit to say, like, if someone's pointing a gun at you and they just chambered around and they're threatening you to call for a self-control roll.
Okay.
However, I'm going to leave it up to you. Music is on point as usual.
Well, my claws are out.
Oh, your claws are out?
I have to spend a blood point. But yeah, my claws have come out. I think it's something that I can't control. Can the lack of self-control express itself with that? Yes,
that's fine.
Okay. So I don't do any
You're not going to frenzy.
I don't make any sudden moves yet. No sudden moves yet. Well, I wrenched my hand away from the handcuffs.
And you heard the person backpedal when that happened.
Oh, all right, good. And then but I was in a crouched position.
Yeah.
And my eyes turn and my claws come out. Okay. But I'm wearing my sunglasses.
Right. But they're glowing.
But they're probably glowing.
It's glowing. Especially being as dark as it is right now.
Right. So they might see it like in the... Yeah. If they're right behind me.
Yeah. So you're kind of, and just, you're
They
sort
would
of,
see the light emanating from my eyes.
right, because you're actually kind of backlit right now by the other people's flashlights.
Oh, other people. All right,
There's at least 2 flashlights, and they're both on you right now. So
my closet,
it's very cinematic.
It is very much
Because there's still the lingering smoke in the air
yeah.
from the
I
shredded
love
tires.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
And then the stars above.
Yeah.
So my claws are out, but I'm just crouching.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
So I stop. I don't move.
All right.
It's like, what did I do to you?
All right. So he says, we don't need to put the cuffs on if you'll come quietly.
What do you want with me? I'm just trying to pass through town.
We can't let you do that.
Why not?
We've had our orders. And we know what you are.
From who?
We know what you are, and you'll find out soon enough. So just come quietly. Now,
Okay,
while you're
sorry.
cogitating,
I'm thinking.
you're cogitating,
Thinking.
what do you think?
I don't know how many people that's there, and he has a gun. Okay, go on.
What do you think Coyote would be doing?
Coyote would be protecting me.
Okay.
Oh no! Don't kill my coyote.
Well, why don't we have you roll something plus animal ken, right? So how about?
Wait.
Do you have what's your animalism, by the way?
Animalism is 2.
2. Okay.
Animal ken 3. So it'd be animal ken plus.
Well, you've got feral whispers, and so
I don't even know what I would tell it to do.
Yeah. So that's manipulation plus animal ken.
Manipulation. Okay.
So you can issue it a command.
Okay, so I'm gonna think, but like out loud or like.
You have to basically you'd be making like a coyote style whipping, yipping noise or something.
So I'm gonna make
or a bark.
Yip, yip, yip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell it to go for the the calf.
Go for the throat.
Well, I wish.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of them else of them. I've only heard one gun, right?
Yes. Let me just point out to you. Hold on.
Okay, no, I know you can give me all the information.
I want you to have all the smorgasbord in front of you.
All right.
Your animalism 2 is beckoning, where if you roll
that's right
high enough on that,
yeah,
you call all of the animals in the area.
That's what I'm doing. See, here's the thing. Like, I like these skills. That's cool.
Oh, I freaking hate it. I'm not even gonna be that generous.
No. What I'm trying to say is the character sheet needs to allow me to write down.
No, I know.
Feral whispers.
Yeah.
And then Becca.
Actually, I think there's an expanded disciplines sheet, so I can print that out for you.
So no. No.
Not right now.
No, not at all.
Future.
No,
Really?
I just want my one page. So I put here FW and B. So those will remember beckoning, feral whispers, and what's the third one?
You have 3 dots?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Quell the beast.
Q.
So that allows you to soothe a mortal's beast.
Oh.
Not a vampire's.
Oh.
However, you can use Quell the beast to help pull a vampire out of frenzy.
Right, but let's say these. Well, I'm assuming.
So you could use Quell the beast right now to
de-escalate
everyone. Get everyone,
Let me try it.
Velvet glove style. Tell a man to cool it.
I cool it. Yeah, let me try that.
Okay, sure.
And then if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have Coyote go for the calf of the person holding the gun.
Yep.
But let me try to quell the beast.
Okay.
So this is something that's overcoming me, where I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting wild, they're getting wild. We need to calm down.
Everyone's getting buck wild.
It's about to get buck wild up in here. And so
and when you need to be is a bunch of Fonzies. It's good tea. All right, so are you going to try?
Yeah.
Are you going to try to force down the beast through making them afraid of you, or through or through soothing them? I mean, you've got your claws out and your eyes are glowing, so that would seem to indicate.
I want to intimidate them.
Yeah.
I want to intimidate them.
So that would be manipulation plus intimidation, and it's difficulty 7.
Okay.
And
all right.
Yeah.
God, I have one. Wait, I'm gonna spend blood for this.
You cannot boost manipulation with blood, unfortunately.
What can I boost with blood? Only action things.
Your physicals.
Physical things.
Strength, con.
So I'll be needing that in just a couple of minutes. Okay, great. All right, so I'm gonna try to I'm trying to intimidate them. I'm not soothing them. I'm intimidating them with my presence, but not in a presence way. in a Quell the Beast kind of way.
Right.
Difficulty 7.
Okay, yes.
Oh, shit. All right, I got 2. I would have had 3, but I had a 1.
Damn it.
And if we had 10 agains, I'd be even better, but we don't, so there you go.
You don't have any specialties in manipulation or intimidation? You got 3?
Yep.
Okay.
That's pretty successful.
I mean, yeah, it is. Let's see here.
Only impacts 2 people.
Doesn't even defend self-assaulted. Okay. Extended action. Failure indicates player must start from the beginning. How many dice are you rolling?
5. 5.
Okay. So you're attempting to quell the beast
By intimidation.
by intimidation. So and I'm going to just say that is just simply from your glowing eyes and your claws.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
I mean, you don't even really need to do anything else because you look pretty
Fierce.
fierce.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say that you can try one of these other animalism disciplines as well.
Beckoning.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, beckoning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You wanna-
I want to try to get the beasts
okay.
to help me. So
that is charisma plus survival.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And you
Oh
can,
my god, my skills are coming through.
And you can spend. I know, doesn't that feel good?
Yes.
And you can spend a willpower too if you want.
No, I only have 1 willpower
Oh,
left.
shit,
I'm not.
yeah, okay.
No, because for stupid reasons I've spent them. So 4, and then you said survival.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 6 or 7 or.
Difficulty is 6.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. 5.
Wow!
And I had a couple 10s in there.
Holy shit! Okay.
Aaron, yes, finally.
Okay, so the call can be as specific as the player desires. A character could call for all bats in the area, for only male bats, or
Yeah.
for only the albino bat with the notched ear he saw the other night.
Oh, cute. So I want
all coyotes?
all coyotes just converge.
Okay.
And start ripping people apart.
All right, so this is kind of it's a
But I
more
don't
or
have
less.
tires. Okay, anyway.
It's a more or
And
less.
bring me tires. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh my god, I'm just picturing these like coyotes like wheeling
Roll.
out tires, looking all sad.
I don't feel.
Trained coyote.
I don't feel right.
Yeah.
So I beckon all the coyotes around.
The
to-
coyotes.
Coyotes.
All right, so I'm gonna say that it's kind of a combined action, although not formally a combined action, because then you would have had to split your dice pools. But anyway, it's sort of a simultaneous thing where your claws have popped out, your eyes are glowing, you're slowly rising up, and you're like kind of howling too, right? Mm-hmm. Howling out for these coyotes. So,
Surprised they haven't shot me yet.
well, I'm gonna give you one more Quell the Beast roll. So what this is
Oh wait, did the quell work in any way? Are they getting intimidated by this? Okay. All right.
It's an extended action.
Okay.
So an extended action means I'm keeping track of your successes and you're trying to hit a certain target number.
All right.
So I'm going to give you one more roll. Oh. You're at 3 successes. If you get X number of more successes, as this guy sees what's happening, your Quell the Beast is working on him. It hasn't completely, so
Made him
he's
shoot.
hesitating.
Okay.
He's hesitating. So if you can get this number, if you can get this mysterious target number before he pulls the trigger.
Is this manipulation plus?
It was manipulation
intimidation?
plus intimidation. Difficulty 7.
Two. I know.
You needed 6.
Of course it did.
All right, so he reacts in fear. So I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to say that he's not shooting very well, right? He's kind of just jerking the trigger because he's freaking out, right? So give him a roll here. Normally, I think at this range, it would be. Let me just check.
It's pretty
the
close
shotgun here.
range.
It is close range for sure, and I'm just checking the shotgun stats here. Okay, so yeah, we haven't really done a whole lot of ranged combat, have we? Huh, interesting. Is it still difficulty 6? That's the question that's popping into my head right now.
I'm thinking it wouldn't be.
No, yeah, because it's kind of close up, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, good job with the 5 successes, though. I congratulate you on that, because the coyotes are going to be responding. Okay, so he was aiming at you. Let's see. Attacker adds 1 die to their attack dice pool for single shot for each turn spent aiming. Okay. And it's not automatic fire. It's not a 3-round burst. Okay, so fair enough. Yeah, well, he's within range, so I guess that's that.
What?
For ranged combat, dexterity plus firearms, and it's difficulty 6.
All right.
However, I'm going to say since he's shaken, I'll make it difficulty 7.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's generous.
Well, there's some 6s in there
Good.
that would have otherwise counted. Okay, and a 1 cancels that. Still got 2 successes.
All right.
So, got those 2 successes. And so it does a set amount of damage rather than anything based on his strength. Plus that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I got 6 successes. So, go ahead and make your soak roll. It is
I know what it is.
aggravated, so you only get your fortitude.
What?
You don't get to apply stamina. You only roll your fortitude dice.
Oh. Okay, so 2 dice.
Nil.
What is it?
Difficulty 6.
Yeah, no. 0.
All right, so you take 6 levels of damage.
It's aggravated.
What does that put you at?
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I bet.
think I'm actually incapacitated.
You had some lethal existing, right?
No.
Oh, it's just all the way down.
I'm at crippled.
You're crippled. Okay. That was close. Okay.
Enjoy your tea.
How can I? Okay, so you're a crippled. Yeah.
So where does he shoot me?
So he shoots you just right in the chest. You know.
All right.
And so
So I go down.
you go down. You absolutely 100% go down. Crippled. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean.
Crippled. Okay.
I mean, you saw Salvador get shot with
I know.
with Dragonfire.
I know.
So you're howling and you're baring your claws and all this stuff, and then you just see this explosion of white light, you know, and then your chest just explodes as well.
On fire.
Like your shirt catches on fire, and you just feel fire like just tearing through your flesh, and it is far and away the most pain you have ever felt in your mortal life or your undead life. You didn't even know it was possible to feel this much pain, and so everything kind of becomes like a montage, you know, because you're down, you're screaming, and then you see Coyote jumping out of the car, and then you hear other coyote howls, and then you feel yourself being sort of manhandled, roughly.
Yeah.
But you also hear a lot of shouting. You hear some pistol shots going off.
No.
You know, just confused, general confusion. And you're being spirited away from the scene, you know.
No.
I mean, crippled has a -5 dice pool modifier.
I know
so,
it does. No, it's right here on my sheet. I know that.
Yeah. So you can
no.
you can try and resist if you want, but you'll be losing 5
What am I
dice.
gonna do? My car has 2 tires out. There's a corpse in the fucking trunk.
Yeah.
Fuck Me. All right. No, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm just going along with it.
All right. So you feel yourself being sort of bodily carried away. You can hear lots of growling and shouting, ripping noises, screams, etc. So, you kind of had your, there's, they're not going quietly, or you're not going quietly into that good night. But yeah, no, they're very determined. I'll just put it this way. They're very determined.
Whatever this group of people.
Yes. They're very determined to get you, basically. So, God
damn it.
So yeah, so you're being conveyed away from the highway, out over stony barrens,
Right.
You're barely conscious. You're just basically just above torpor,
Right. Yeah.
And oh god, I'm really glad you healed yourself last time. Oh god. Anyway, see, level of aggravated damage may be healed only with a full day of rest and the expenditure of 5 blood points. Jesus Christ. Though a vampire may, at the end of the full day's rest, cure additional aggravated health levels by spending an additional 5 blood points and 1 willpower point per extra aggravated health level to be healed. Good lord.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm in a bad way.
Yes. Okay.
I need 30 blood points.
Worst of all,
and
vampire...
5 days or a week to recover from this.
Yes. Worst of all, a vampire who loses his last health level due to aggravated damage meets final death.
Right.
Oh, you were one health level away from that. Well, that would have been embarrassing. So, don't look at me like that.
I'm just, listen, what's happening?
All
I'm
right.
getting bodily carried away over these stony barrens.
Over these stony barrens.
The coyote sounds are probably fading.
Yeah.
I'm barely holding on to consciousness.
Yes.
And I'm bleeding. I'm probably bleeding profusely.
Blood is dribbling out of you. You're covered in scorched, singed wounds.
Fabric. And I'm just I'm at their mercy.
Yes. So,
which they have none.
Well, there's 2 people very roughly carrying you by the armpits, and it feels like they carry you for a long time.
Yeah.
And your toes are just kind of dragging across the ground. Mm-hmm. And then they stop, and you hear like a creaking, like of an old door being opened, and then you're just sort of like bundled into a very dark
cellar. Does it
well,
sound like a storm cellar? Is it reminding me of that? Maybe I'm having a memory of
very vaguely. Mm-hmm. This is different though. Like you hit you're not thrown down. You're not thrown into the earth. You're thrown through the door, and you land on a hard stone surface.
Oh god.
And then the door shuts. Mm-hmm. And you're in pitch black.
Okay. Well, that's a relief.
Yeah. There's that at least.
Mm-hmm. So it's quiet?
Yes.
Do I hear people walking around outside?
Quiet.
Or just from the door? Does it seem like it's a shack? Or like I can barely get my eyes open?
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, that's the thing is you're really out of it. So it's kind of impossible to tell exactly where you are. Yeah. So you just lie there, I assume.
I'm just laying there.
Yeah. All right.
My face is like pressed against the concrete or stone floor.
Mm-hmm. It feels like stone.
I'm splayed out.
That's something you can tell, it feels like stone.
Yeah. And I can't really keep my eyes open.
Actually, it's like one of your hands is lying, touching the ground. You can kind of feel it. It's definitely stone. It feels almost like pumice. But not like a gritty kind, like a smoother sort of pumice.
Porous?
Yeah, there's a porousness to it, and you can kind of feel little chisel marks.
That's
like
weird.
It's chiseled.
That's weird.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Well, there's not a whole lot for you to do because you are pretty damn incapacitated. You are crippled, as we may say.
Right.
So you lie there for you don't even know how long.
I don't know.
Time has no meaning.
Yeah.
You hear some motorcycles outside.
All right. Shit.
Some muffled voices in the distance, talking as the motorcycles turn off.
I'm fearful. I'm scared.
And then, again, boots. These sound a lot heavier.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then you hear the door creak open.
I'm terrified.
So some ambient light comes in.
Oh, no. Like
not
artificial
sunlight.
light?
No,
Okay.
no. Just, the ambient light of the out. I mean, like, when that door closed, it was like just pitch darkness, right? Because it's a sealed
Right.
area.
Seems to be sealed.
Seems to be pretty sealed. But now that's like, the ambient light from the stars and whatever the crescent moon is giving off. And,
You said it was a new moon.
Well, it's a sliver. It's a sliver of a crescent moon.
All right.
So that's why I say like whatever
Yeah.
that's getting off.
Okay. All right.
6% of
It could
moon.
actually give off some light.
Yeah. Even
so.
at that little level. Yeah. So, and of course your feral eyes quickly soak all that up, and so you can see from your lying down position that you're in a essentially a cell.
Right.
Actually, I'm gonna say while you were lying there.
Yeah.
That you could smell. Mm-hmm. Obviously. So your sense of touch was telling you you're on this kind of porous, pumicy stone that seems to have been chiseled. Your sense of smell was telling you it smells very old in here. Mm-hmm. Like there's a mustiness to it. Mm-hmm. Also, like a very dim smell of ash. But like wood ash.
Not human ash.
Well, whatever that smells like.
I'm sure it smelled different from wood ash.
There before the grace of God goes our noses. But, yeah. I don't think Aaron would know what human ash smells like, but it smells like...
I'm trying to think of if he's been around anybody who blew up or fire or...
Of course you can smell yourself. You can smell your own burned flesh. And your own burned clothing.
Right.
Okay,
so wood ash.
Wood ash. Like it's
like a
what
fireplace?
It reminds you of, speaking of back home, it does remind you of times maybe, I don't know, at grandpa's cabin or at a friend's place out in the country where they had like a wood burning stove.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, so this door opens.
Okay.
And you hear a pair of boots
on the stone floor.
walking in. In the ambient light you can see that it's kind of a cell-like space. It's about 10 feet by 15 feet maybe.
Okay.
Like a 5.5, 6 foot ceiling. Over in the corner there is a niche that was carved. The whole place looks like it was carved out of the rock.
Stone.
Out of the stone.
Oh, right. Okay.
And the stone itself actually is kind of helping you see this because it's a very light color. So it's picking up the light and reflecting it.
All right.
And you can see at the back end of the cell there was a further niche that was carved out that like sheet metal was then put into. And there's like soot stains, in the area. But there's no sign of a wood burning stove.
Yeah, it's not good. So my eyes are adjusting to the dark, and so it's helping me to see, what's going on in here. Okay, so I'm laying there.
You're just like, whoa.
Yeah.
By this point, the blood has like congealed underneath you, so you're almost like adhered to the ground.
Yeah, if it's a porous rock.
Like if somebody were to turn you over, make a big sucking sound.
It would, probably. Yeah.
And you see pair of motorcycle boots.
Oh shit!
Walking over into your field of vision,
shit.
And then the owner of the boots squats down and he's looking at you.
All right, so I barely can open my eye.
Yeah.
I'm like looking up at him.
Yeah.
Or them.
Yeah, it's a he, and you recognize him. He's the biker who was yelling at you to pull over.
Yeah.
So just to remind you, he looks young.
Yeah.
Like he's probably still a teenager.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Long hair, right? Black stringy
longish hair, stringy.
Aquiline nose.
Very prominent nose. Beady little eyes.
Right.
Kind of like projecting ear, like very big ears that his hair barely covers.
Okay. All right.
So he's very goofy looking,
Right.
Actually,
Yeah.
and he's got a major overbite as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Inbred werewolves.
And so he's just kind of looking at you. He's got his leather jacket with the flannel on.
Why am I picturing Adam Driver?
He's got a scrubby little goatee, you know.
All right.
So
he's just looking at me.
Yep. And
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I hear a little growl.
Uh-oh. She's worried about you. She's worried about Aaron.
No, she's not.
She's like, oh, Aaron's really in a pickle right now.
Wait a minute. There's him growling.
I don't know how he's going to get out of it.
By my charm and expression. No, I'm kidding.
So, how you doing?
No, I can't even talk.
Although that does actually bring up a question of the wound penalties, whether they apply to social roles as well as physical roles.
That's a good question.
So I think we're going to pause the recording here momentarily so that we can make sure the dog's okay.
Okay.
And I'll just check that rule.
All right.
So the brutality of this episode brought to you by Desiree's mom.
What? Wait, what?
Because she said I was too easy on you last time.
She said you were too easy on Aaron, but now Aaron, there's a comeuppance, man.
Yeah, there is.
So I have this scraggly biker kid.
Also, this is the middle chronicle of the trilogy. So this is when the stakes have to be grimmest, right?
Grimmest?
The most grim.
Yeah.
The most grim stakes. Grimly.
So.
Yes.
This biker kid's looking down at me. I'm looking up at him and craning an eye
and so
to see him.
The answer to that rules query, by the way, is the dice penalty applies to all dice pools except for reflexive rolls such as soak.
Oh, damn.
So any action that you undertake. So if you were trying to charm him,
I don't want
to intimidate him.
No.
Yeah. You're just like, I am a slug right now.
I'm
just lying here like a slug.
I mean, I could try to roll some type of charisma, but I don't see the point.
No, because you're gonna have a 5 dice penalty.
Okay.
So, yeah. All right. So, so he's looking at you, and he's definitely got a smirk on his face.
Yeah.
And so he says, well. Looks like we caught ourselves our little vampire. What's your name?
I can't even talk. I can't. Okay.
We need to quell the beast.
Yes, we can quell the beast. Right. Okay.
All right.
So
beast
music
has kind of been quelled. Yes, music's been
No, it has not even really been quelled. Okay.
All right. So he asks your name, and so you're
I can't
trying
talk.
to croak something out.
And it's like I can't even say my name.
All right. So you just make a gurgling noise.
Gurgle.
He says, well, doesn't matter.
No, that's not true. It does matter.
Now, wait a minute. And he says, you didn't go down easy. Took out 2 of my kinsfolk. That little trick you pulled.
Trick.
I like it.
What? What? Wait, what? What's going on? Okay.
He says, I think you could be of some use to us. Yeah. Why don't you rest up a little bit? I'll come back and talk to you a little later.
Okay, so I'm gonna try all my strength.
Yeah. To flip him off?
No! No. And I say, my car. Like the car has something in it.
Okay, so he...
barely croak it out.
He, actually, his smirk turns into a bit of a smile. And he says, now look here. I'm going to make you a deal. So I want you to think about this while you're resting up. If you do what we ask, you can get your car back, put some new tires on it. We'll send you on your merry little way.
There's a body in the trunk.
So he's like started standing up. And so when you say that, he pauses. And he says, I'll make sure none of my people eat it.
It's embalmed.
It wouldn't taste
It wouldn't taste good anyway.
The door swings shut.
I probably just pass out.
Yeah.
So Karen has to know. Karen has to feel that there's something wrong.
I suppose so. You've got the blood
No,
bond
we talked about this
connection.
before.
Oh, I know.
But I don't think she does.
I don't know if there's like a 50-mile rule or not.
Does Christopher Houghton know?
Let's see. Yeah, so you do have some blood points, right? You can,
I
you
do.
can
I
heal
have a
up
lot.
little bit, right?
Oh yeah, I have 1, 2. I have 9 I could use. I could
Okay.
use 5 for this first night. Mm-hmm. To heal 1 point.
1 point.
All right. So I'm just mauled. I'm simply mauled.
Oh, good. I'm simply mauled, darling.
Well, that's as much as I can heal up in a night.
Yes, that is. Well, I mean, you could spend a point of willpower and another 5 blood points and do 2. If you had the blood points.
I do have the blood points.
Really?
I'd be down to 2. So
Okay.
I'd be hungry the next time they come into this.
Yeah.
But I would be at a negative 2 point advantage.
Yeah. So you would be
Or
what?
negative dice pool.
What's next up from mauled?
Is wounded.
Wounded. Which
So
is not bad.
No, and I have no willpower left. So
Well, you're going to get 1 point back for the day. The day passes, you get a point back, so you could spend that. Then.
okay, I will.
Okay.
And then I'll be hungry. I'm gonna be really hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so now I'm at. So I pass out. So when I wake up, I'm feeling better, but I'm ravenous. But I'm feeling better. So I'm thinking the wounds are not as severe. They're not bleeding anymore. They're not entirely sealed up.
Yeah, they're like these weird holes in your body.
Yeah.
But you can like your overall constitution, if we will, does feel better. Like you can actually like push yourself up off the floor, but it hurts.
It's painful.
Yeah, it is painful. You're
I'm
wincing.
sure my ribs. I'm sure I've cracked a couple ribs.
Yeah.
Or the explosion cracked a couple ribs.
Yeah.
And yeah. Okay. All right. But I'm ravenous.
Yeah, you are.
So this is a problem.
Yep.
They have to know that. They have to know that, like.
They may well.
Okay, so I'm healing myself overnight or during the day.
Yep.
I'm in torpor. I get out of torpor. I'm like, okay. I feel slightly better, but I need to feed. And I'm worried. I'm just worried about that vehicle and Dawn in there and like, oh, shit. And so I'm looking around the room.
Fortunately, it's March, so the temperatures aren't going to be super high.
But I mean, she's embalmed. I mean, the chemicals are doing a lot to keep it maintained at a certain level. Yeah. But still, it's not good.
No, not great.
So I'm looking around the room. If I can see a little bit better with my eyes.
I am going to say, okay, here's the deal. It is still pitch black in here.
Right. Which is good.
However, now that you can move around, you feel your way around.
Right, I'm seeing how much I can actually walk.
Very pit in the pendulum.
Yeah, but I'm seeing how I can walk, if like what I'm capable of, like my movement. Right
You're
now.
you're kind of shaky at first, but then you get your legs back pretty quickly. You're not feeling 100%.
Right.
So it's sort of like I mean the shotgun hit you full in the chest, so like you said, you have some cracked ribs and. Yeah, it freaking hurts.
Painful.
Like, it actually hurts.
Yeah.
There's actual pain involved.
I'm in a lot of pain.
And I don't think vampires, like you kind of, like, get used to not dealing with pain. Because you don't have, like, everyday kind of aches and pains. Or, like, if you stub your toe, you just be like, oh, you know, or whatever. Like, I mean, even getting shot with a regular bullet, wouldn't hurt that.
No.
It's half bashing damage, right? So you just be like, ha 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 ha,
but
so
this is like
you're like, ow,
this is pain. This is pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're wincing, you're moving slowly and delicately, but it's almost like because you're just sort of learning how to move with the pain, right? So you're feeling your way around, and then you feel your way up to the door.
Are there any like windows?
No.
Windowless room.
It's a windowless cell.
I get to the door.
So you get to the door, and you can feel it's a steel door. Mm-hmm. And then as you're feeling it, you feel that there is actually a little slide hatch.
Oh.
So
that they would look in on me.
Yeah, but it has a thing on the inside too.
But it's like light tight. Like there's no light coming.
It is
through.
light tight. However,
I'm awake.
You're awake, so you're reasonably certain.
I'm gonna carefully open it.
Like what we do in the shadow style.
Yeah.
It's like do a peek at it. It's good. We're okay.
You're okay. So let me open. I'll slightly open it.
All right. So you push it slightly open, and some cool night air rushes.
I open it.
Opens all the way.
Okay.
So what you're looking out on is a big sort of flat expanse that gently slopes downwards. So you're, kind of at the apex of a low hill. You get the feeling.
Okay.
About 20 yards from you, there's a RV parked, and there's a couple guys sitting on fold-out lawn chairs, tending a fire.
Oh no.
Oh,
the fire. I'm like.
Yeah, that doesn't make you feel too good.
No, it's not good at all.
You see there's like a cooler, with the lid open.
Yeah.
There is a shotgun propped up against the side of the RV.
Are they playing music too, probably?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
They're just talking.
All right.
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of settling in. Like one of them's kind of tending to the fire. The logs look fresh on the fire.
Okay.
Like they just got it started.
Does it look like the guy who's talking to me?
No.
Okay, just two of their flunkies.
No. One of them is wearing biker leathers, so it's maybe one of his guys.
All right.
And in fact, yes, you see a motorcycle parked near the RV.
Okay.
Now, so the slope goes down a ways, and then you can see maybe about a half mile away, 3/4 of a mile at the most, is what looks like a small little town. And it's a tiny little town. There's just like a little main street that the state route runs through, and maybe a dozen buildings along that strip, and then twice as many outlying buildings that you can see. Most of them have lights on. It's the sky is indigo still, so you can see quite a bit. So yeah, that's where it seems like you are.
All right, I try the lock. Like, is there a knob on the inside or no?
You can see that there used to be, and it was taken off.
Yeah, shit. All right, well, so I'm walking around the room.
Okay, do you want to close the thing again? Or do you want to keep it open?
I'm going to keep it open because the air feels good.
Yeah, and the light, of course. Yeah. So now you can get,
You can see a little bit
you
better.
turn around and see this gigantic pool of dried blood on the floor.
That's me.
That's a you. There's, like I say, it's about a 10 by 15 room. Your head is brushing the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then, do you want to check out that niche?
Yeah.
So, you can see that, it clearly did once have a wood-burning stove. And in fact, there's a pipe sticking out of the top of the niche. Like they drilled up through the stone.
So I can look. Can I look up?
Chimney.
Can I look up? How wide is it?
Well, it's wood-burning stove width, so that's, 6 inches or so.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, if you could turn into a bat,
I know, only.
But yeah, you look up it and you can see like starlight at the end of it. It's maybe about 30 feet of pipe.
Okay.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Beckoning.
Oh! All right. Well, remember to lose 2 dice.
Yeah, I know. So it's gonna be
manipulation charisma plus survival.
Survival. Yeah. Okay. Difficulty
6.
Doesn't it amplify my cry a little bit?
Yeah.
The chimney?
Yeah.
Reduce the difficulty?
Difficulty 5.
Yeah. Boo. 1 success. Well, I've let them know that I'm awake.
Yes.
But.
So you're like George Sr. up in the attic. Someone's got to do something about that wolf. All right. So you're calling up the chimney, and about a minute passes, and then you see a single coyote face appear looking down the chimney.
They hopped up on the roof of the...
Whatever this is, yeah.
Does it look like coyote or like just a random...
It is, I'm going to say it is coyote, yes.
You're alive. Oh my God. Okay, so that makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh thank God.
Yeah.
So I'm looking up at it, and I
Yeah.
just kind of say to it, like, just stay nearby, but be careful.
Okay. Go ahead and make a manipulation plus animal ken roll.
Okay.
And it's difficulty 6.
Oh, -2.
No.
No.
All right, so whether...
It can't see me, probably.
Yeah, whether that got through or not, it's
Who
hard
knows?
to say. Yeah, but it does lope off.
Okay.
So, or let me put it this way: it definitely understood what you're saying. Whether it's going to obey that or not, you don't know.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, anything else? I mean,
I got nothing. I
Yeah.
need to feed.
yeah.
So I start banging on the door.
All right. So you watch through the slit in the door as the non-biker guy gets up,
Picks up his shotgun.
picks up his shotgun, comes walking over, and as he gets closer, you recognize it is the guy who shot you. So he's got that kind of scraggly hair. Getting closer, and you see he's got a really nasty scar on one side of his face. It's like just either like a burn scar or like road rash or something really bad.
Oh.
And one of his eyes is kind of drooping a little bit.
Oh. Okay.
And so he comes up to the door.
I can smell him.
You can smell him. Absolutely. You can smell that blood. And he says, "What do you want?"
Okay. Well, can he see me? He can see my eyes through the... Okay. Charisma plus expression.
Okay. Hi.
I have a friendly face.
Aaron Evans, professional actor.
I have a friendly face.
Okay, right. So that lowers the difficulty.
Get rid of 2.
What are you trying to do?
I just want to be like, open this door. Like, I need food now.
yeah,
Come
okay.
on, just let me out. I need to feed.
Yeah.
If you want me to help you, and your boss wants me to help you,
All right.
I need blood now.
Okay, so I'm going to say difficulty 8 on that.
Oh, good.
Normally it would have been 9.
1 success.
Really? All right. So he says, I ain't about to let you out, but I'll see what I can do. And he's kind of like, he's looking at you like a little disgusted,
Please.
But he says, I know Fang told me what they want to do with you, so we need you. We need you healthy. I'll see what I can do. And so,
Thanks. I say.
Thank you. Thanks. So off he goes. So you watch him walk back to the fire and sets down the shotgun and then reaches down sort of next to the cooler, a little blind spot you couldn't see, picks up a walkie-talkie, like a big military grade walkie-talkie, and then he's on it for a couple minutes and then sits back down.
All right. So I'm just looking around the room. I'm just kind of walking around, just feeling like, how solid is this? Is there anything strange? Anything I could use as a weapon? I mean, I'm not good with melee, but just anything that can put me at an advantage.
Okay. So, I mean, it is a bare room.
Right. Okay. All right.
It was obviously the entire space was chiseled out of the rock.
Okay. So it's a rock on the top of the... What was this used for? Well, I can find out. I'll ask. All right. So I'm just waiting.
So about a half hour passes. And
Oh, God. So I start banging on the door.
yeah, they're ignoring you.
Yeah.
So a half hour passes and you hear a throaty sound of motorcycle engines, plural, couple coming up the way.
I have a feeling they're going to humiliate me, but all right.
Dance.
Yeah, Aaron doesn't think this, but I'm thinking this.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
So, and so you see a couple of the bikes pull up, and one of them's your guy,
Fang.
Fang, this Fang guy.
Fucking Fang.
And so they swing off their bikes, talk to the guys at the fire pit, and then Fang and his compatriot come walking over.
Just one other guy.
So so they come up to the door. And Fang says, well, you already look better than I saw you yesterday. Feeling better?
Where's the blood?
We know enough about you.
What?
About you, corpse bags, to know...
Corpse bags?
To know that if I were to let you out right now, that would be a big mistake. But I'm willing to let you out, and you can do some hunting. In fact, and he leans in a little bit. Have you ever had the blood of the Garou?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Werewolf blood.
No, I haven't. What is it, gamier than human blood?
He chuckles a bit. They say it's like nothing you'll ever have. There's a meddlesome little whelp on our territory, and we'd like you to get rid of her. And if you find her, you can drain her. And that's my personal guarantee. And like I said, come back, bring her pelt, and we'll give you your car and your little corpse in the back and everything else that you want. We'll even throw in a free pair of new tires.
Well, I hope you've repaired the tires by now, I say.
There's only one way to find out. So what do you say? I think I'm offering a pretty fair deal.
Just let me out.
I need your word.
Fine.
Excellent. I'm glad we could reach a mutual point of understanding. Now, before I let you out, I'm going to tell you who you're looking for. Like I said, she's a little bitch from the Red Talons. Her name is Eater of Bears.
Oh, I'm familiar with her work.
Are you now?
Uh-huh. Is that why you were on my trail?
You're the one who called in the murder, right?
Fuck yes, I did.
Good. Then you understand what she's capable of.
She may have had a perfectly legitimate reason for doing that.
She's a wolf supremacist. She hunts humans.
I just shrug. So do I.
Yeah, exactly. And normally that wouldn't bother me too much either. But she's on our territory, and that brings some attention that we don't want.
Have you talked to her about it?
Like she'd want to talk to us. No, my friend. If I ever saw her, it would be claws out first. No questions asked. And frankly, although I'm sure I probably could take her, it wouldn't be without a pretty rough fight. So I'd rather use you for that.
You want me to do your dirty work?
Yeah, exactly. We all serve the worm.
What? Worm?
I just recognize my inferiors when I see them, and I send them to do my work for me if I can.
I just start laughing. And I say to myself, I thought vampire politics were bad.
So, now, Eater of Bears, she's what we like to call a lupus. As in, she was born as a wolf and shapeshifts into a human, not the other way around. So you're most likely to find her in her lupine form. She's brown with black undertones. If you see her in human form, tall, dark-skinned, long black hair. She likes to hitchhike and then attack the people that pick her up.
So why don't you just give me my car and I can pick her up?
Well, then you just drive away, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'm not stupid. You obviously tracked me down. But if that's something that tempts her, then you might as well put it out there for her.
So I'll give you a roll on that. Try and persuade him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not an unreasonable proposition.
I'm not trying to manipulate him. I think it's a legitimately good idea.
Yeah, but it would come under manipulation even if it's legit. Doesn't necessarily mean lying, you know.
Expression, I guess, or intimidation. I'm not trying to intimidate him.
No, I think expression.
Or streetwise expression. Okay.
Yeah, because you're trying to present something as a reasonable argument. So yeah, manipulation plus expression.
Okay.
You're trying to connect with him on a
friendly face,
human level.
Friendly face.
All right, and it's a reasonable proposition as well. So I'll say difficulty 5.
Okay. 2.
Wow.
He likes me.
I'll give you the car on one condition. You have to find her and kill her before dawn. Bring her back. If you're not back here by sunup, we're coming for you.
We could take the corpse out of the car as collateral.
Also, we're going to take the corpse out of the car as collateral.
All right.
You just earned yourself an extra character point at the end of this session.
All the better to buy my decks with.
I feel so much more dexterous after that near-death experience.
Mm-hmm. So, I nod.
Okay.
Just let me out of here.
All right. So, let me just let my associates know what's going on.
Okay.
So, they walk back to the fire. They talk. Then the 2 other biker guys get on their bikes. They're off. Driving back into town. Fangs walks back. Comes up to you. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to drive your car up here. Then we're going to drive away. Got it?
Sure.
All right. So, he walks away.
Okay.
You see him get on the bike. So that just leaves the one dude, guy who shot you. Mm-hmm. He's kind of watching you nervously, you know.
I'm out of the.
No, you're not out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's still
looking at
where he's all alone with you.
Yeah.
You know, he's got his shotgun across his lap.
Yeah.
He's not sitting with his back to you. You know.
No.
It's like he doesn't entirely trust that door.
No. I kind of push on it a little bit.
It creaks a bit. Yeah, it's not like I mean, you can tell this thing was installed.
Oh, before Fang leaves.
A long time ago, yes.
Before he leaves, I ask, so what was this place? What did this used to be?
Oh, yeah. Like, you kind of shouted after him.
Yeah.
And he just turns around and he says, used to be the residence for the bauxite miners who lived out here. Yeah, it's a historical monument. You're living history, man. Swings on his bike, kicks it to life.
You're living history, man. Okay. So
it's like, you pace the floors, like 45 minutes goes
hungry.
by. Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to take her down when I'm so hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at a disadvantage.
I know.
This isn't good.
Little asshole.
Well, I'm worried now. Like, this could kill me.
Yeah. So, you soon you hear the welcome sound of the V8 engine of your Ford Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
I keep wanting to say Ford Fury. I don't know why.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Ford Falcon. Coming up the dirt road that leads up this way,
Mm-hmm.
And you see it swing in, and it's got one of the townsfolk is driving it. There's another car following it. And so they all get out, and there's a little chat. You can see it's actually a little bit heated, and you realize they're trying to decide who comes over to the door to unlock it.
Yeah, they should be fucking worried.
Yeah.
Because I need to feed before I do this.
Right.
I need to feed on somebody.
Yeah.
And somebody's going down.
So 2 of them come walking over. So it's the guy who shot you and some other dude. The guy who shot you's got his shotgun again.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And so as they're coming over, they're like, "We're gonna unlock the door. You're to go straight to your car. Do not try anything, or you're going to get a chest full of dragon fire again, and this time we'll shoot to kill. You got that?
Yeah.
All right. So he stands back about 10 feet while the other guy is coming up. You can smell his fear, and his blood is pumping, the adrenaline. You just know that if you drank that blood right now, it would be like drinking fizzy lifting drink. You know, it'd be so delicious.
So the door. How are they opening the door?
All right. Well, you don't know because you haven't seen the outside mechanism. But he's walking up towards it. He doesn't have a set of keys in his hands, so it's probably, in fact, you would kind of know because Fang came in the other night. So when he came in, it opens inwards, and when he came in, you heard a bolt being slid back. So it's like a bolt that goes into a stone, bolt hole, basically.
So more than likely, he's just going to open the bolt and run.
Exactly.
Can I hear when his hand is holding on to the bolt?
Of course, yeah.
And then be able to pull the door
in and pull him in and then shut the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I want to. That's very dexterous, but
yeah.
I have that. I don't have enough blood. It's just a hope and a prayer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you could spend a blood point to boost your dex.
I have 2 blood points.
Yeah, I know you do. I'm saying you could spend a blood point to boost your dex by 1 die to offset your penalty to only 1 die. And then, I mean, you're gonna drain this guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if I can do it,
yeah.
All right, I'll try it. Then I'm down to 1 blood.
I know it's a risk, but
all right. I'm so hungry.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Dex plus athletics.
Dex. Well, I can't count. I'm injured, so I only have 3 dice to use.
Oh, you have 1 point in athletics.
Yeah. I have 2 in athletics.
And how much in dex?
2.
So that's 4. So yeah, 3 dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but I am going to say, that even though this guy is kind of keeping his guard up about it, you're acting with such sudden force and determination. It is going to like kind of
catch him off guard.
Not off guard, but off balance. Off balance. So difficulty 5. Oh no.
3. All 3.
Yeah. All right. So that's exactly what happened. So his,
yes.
His buddy is watching with his shotgun, and he just sees the door like just whoosh, whoosh, slam shut, and this guy's like a quick sharp scream, and then silence.
Yeah, my teeth are in his neck.
And the guy with the shotgun just like fuck it, and he just runs.
Yeah, he should.
They obviously. The guy who drew the short end of the straw was kind of probably the local whipping boy anyway. So
I feel for him.
But all right, so 10 blood points. Drain him dry.
Yes.
So a desiccated corpse drops to the ground.
I feel
great.
I'm a vampire. This is what I do.
All right. And so the question then becomes, it's an interesting tactical question. Do you hold on to all those blood points in order to spend them for your fight against Eater of Bears, or do you spend 5 right now to bump yourself from wounded to injured and only have a -1?
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to do that.
Dice pool.
So
okay.
I'm going to...
So you spend 5.
Yeah.
That still gives you 6.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You got stuff to work with.
I do. And I can spend 3 per turn.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
But now I'm at -1. So I'm feeling much better, but like I'm not...
Still not completely...
I'm wearing this shirt. I'm shirtless.
Basically, yeah.
With like my jeans that are probably all fucked up.
Yeah, your jeans are all soaked in dried blood. You know,
and
at
just
the very least,
singed.
And
my boots are just bloody.
Your boots are okay.
Well, they're bloody.
A little bloody, yeah.
Yeah, and
you're all kinds of fucked up.
I'm like
There's
shirtless.
There's just dried blood all over you. Yeah, so you can't like walk into a Denny's.
No. I mean, my bag is probably in my... I can check to see if my bag is in my...
It is.
I don't... Okay, so I'm gonna go out. So then, okay.
Okay. So as you're draining this guy, you hear like, go, 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 and then you hear the Nissan or whatever, fire up and, peel out and drive off. The RV stays.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they just left.
They just left. So and yeah, as you emerge, like you know, you see the red taillights down the dirt trail already, like a half mile down the trail. So looking around, you're outside now for the first time.
Yeah.
You can see. I actually have a visual aid here.
Right.
You can actually see that you're at the base of a very large rocky hill.
Oh.
Like it's a big,
like a mine, like you said.
Yeah, it's a big hill, and there's like doors down, to your left and right.
Okay.
So yeah, this is actually what it looks like.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's cool.
So you're like coming out of this hole in the wall here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's weird.
So.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Great job.
Thanks. Well.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it basically looks like a little cabin that's been carved, like a cave that got kind of turned into a cabin, and then and just like this light tan stone.
Exactly.
And there's like a little archway of the door. Mm-hmm. And then there's shrubs and bushes around, and then it's at the base of this mountain.
Interior looks like.
The interior looks like a carved out like sandstone room. Mm-hmm. Very small though.
Very small. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep.
Neat.
So yeah, and you see a little sign that says like Dublin Gulch Historical Monument or whatever.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, I get out. There's the car.
Yep.
So I run to it. Mm-hmm. I get my bag out.
Okay.
I find.
So yeah, you find your bag is in the back seat, even though that's not where you left it.
No.
It's
probably rifled through.
Pretty sure it was rifled through.
There was nothing in there.
So
I didn't have my vials of blood or anything.
No, you didn't. Yeah.
So I put a shirt on.
Yep.
Okay, so navy blue t-shirt.
Okay.
And my jeans or whatever, it's fine.
Do you have any do you carry I don't know if they had these back then, but like handy wipes or anything like that?
No.
Or baby wipes?
No.
For a quick top and tails cleanup.
I don't think I would think in that way.
Probably not. Yeah. So you are going to still have some blood on you.
That's fine.
But
she'll already know I'm a vampire anyway.
Probably, yeah.
This is just for my own edification. Mm-hmm. So then I go to the trunk just to see, just in case, but it's empty.
It is empty. You can smell it though. There's still that remnant smell.
Just the formaldehyde.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna put my bag in the back seat.
Formaldehyde and earth.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely the dirt. There's definitely dirt in the trunk.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh shit. So I hop in the car.
Okay.
And I peel out and head down Main Street.
Right, so you drive down into Shoshone, and sure enough, it's just a little town, and like I say, just a few businesses along the main street. There's a museum, strangely enough.
I believe it.
Yeah. You can see the turnoff for Pa-Rump.
All right, so I'm gonna start just getting back on the highway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going up, not on the rural roads, but on the main highway, since that's where she was last.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna head back towards the 15.
Well, kind of go ahead of where she was. I mean, this is her general turf, so I'm gonna go like a little bit before where I found that vehicle, and then a little bit after, and just be cruising around.
Okay, sure.
Seeing what I can see.
Okay, so and I realized didn't note the date. So that was you got shot on after midnight on the 26th. So now it is the night of the 26th, right?
Yep.
Okay, so which is actually the first night of the new moon. So
all right, here we go.
Let me see here. Let me just check this one thing. Okay, so what is the best way, I wonder? You're just kind of You're just kind of driving up and down. Wow, I didn't even intend for that. Okay, so you're just driving up and down. All right, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So basically, in Werewolf: The Apocalypse, part of character design is you choose.
Oh, right.
You choose whether you were born human or born wolf.
Right.
And you choose what phase of the moon you were born under.
Right.
And so this character, I mean, they all have like their own names.
Right.
So this character's aspect, which is the phase they were born under, was Ragabash. I'm like, oh, what's Ragabash?
Oh.
Google. New moon.
Yep.
Anyways. I don't know if in that game that gives you extra powers or whatever, but...
It probably makes you super evil.
Anyways.
Okay.
It's her time, baby.
Yep.
All right, so you're get back out on the interstate and you're just sort of driving around. So it was, let's see. You oh, hi dog. Let's just figure out timing here.
Yeah.
Because time is of the essence. As it were.
So by the time I got out,
right.
I fed.
By the way, this is the road outside of Shoshone. So.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks very New Mexico-like.
It does, doesn't it? It's got those striated mountains.
And the clouds even.
Very pretty.
But I'm seeing it at night.
You are seeing it at night. I'm not sure what that would look like.
Pitch dark. I wouldn't see any of that, probably.
Good point.
All right,
so let's see here. The sunset was at 6:12. So you woke up about 6:45.
So it's around 8 o'clock.
Well, hold on. Let's do the math. So 6:45, 8 o'clock, and then about 8:30, and then 9, because there was all that back and forth thing, remember? So I'd say you hit the road about 9:30.
Oh, okay.
I know. And then it would take you an hour to get back to the interstate. So it's about 10:30.
Okay.
So, you got time.
I'm in a good window, though.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
all right.
Sunrise is at 5:53. So you have to be heading back to Shoshone by basically 4:45.
Right.
And yeah, you are in a good window for hitchhikers. This is when I wish there was like a luck mechanic or something. But instead, you're essentially hunting this person.
Right.
Right. So what dice pool would you use to hunt somebody that you're looking for out on the road like this?
Well, I think it would be a combination of perception. Or no, I'm sorry, wits.
Oh, yeah.
Wits plus streetwise.
No? Or wits plus driving.
Well, driving is like actually driving.
Well, but driving can also cover things like knowing what parts of the interstate look most likely for hitchhikers. Like
all right,
on-ramps,
okay, so
off-ramps.
wits plus drive.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's go with that. Streetwise tends to be more like trying to find information and stuff. Like, for instance, when you get to Las Vegas and you're trying to figure out how to contact the Rothsteins, that's when streetwise will come into play. And difficulty 6.
Eidetic memory.
Difficulty 5. Nothing. So I'm thinking this is an extended task,
right.
Just like what we said earlier. Yeah. So you're trying to get a certain number of successes,
right?
By a
certain amount of time.
By a certain amount of time. So your hard deadline is 4:45, and you started cruising at 10, right? So, all right. So an hour of driving up and down I-15 in ever expanding, distances.
All right.
Nets you nothing. So make another set of rolls.
Difficulty 5. 1.
Wow. Okay.
Wait. No, fail.
Jesus. Oh, why are you making me so nervous? All right, so midnight.
You're nervous?
Midnight comes.
Yep.
Keep it going.
5?
Yeah.
2.
Okay. All right, 1 a.m.
1.
2 a.m.
2.
So it's about 2:30 in the morning.
Okay, there we go.
And you've been, going more.
I'm
more.
getting crazed.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting.
You're thinking, oh God, she's not even out tonight.
Right.
Like she's not out tonight. She just killed a guy. She's probably lying low.
Right.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
That
This is a stupid deal I made.
Yeah. Like what the fuck was I thinking?
I'm totally fucked.
So you've been driving more and more up and down, and you're coming up towards this sort of marked location on the 15 called Mountain Pass. Mm-hmm. So you see there's all these mountains ahead, sticking out against the horizon, and it's there's a little town there, and it's just outside of town. You see a woman. Mm-hmm. And she's near a call box that has a little light on it, And as you're driving up, she sticks a thumb out.
I pull over. I don't even care if it's not her. I'll feed anyway.
Yeah. So you watch in your rearview mirror. She comes walking towards you. She's got a knapsack, like an old army surplus.
She's tall.
Knapsack. She is tall.
Long, dark hair.
Her hair flows down behind her back. Her skin is coffee colored. She is hold on, checking, scanning. She is not unattractive. And yeah, she's just wearing like a pretty simple windbreaker, jeans, sensible shoes, and she walks up on the passenger side and leans down, and let me give her a roll.
Oh shit.
What's her perception? There we go. So she leans down to and looks into the car, and she sees you, and you see her nose kind of twitch a little bit, and she goes, she looks a little unsure of herself. She says, "Hey, going to Vegas?
Yeah.
Great. Can I get a ride?
Definitely.
Cool. Hey, I don't mean to be rude, but your car smells kind of weird."
Oh yeah, I transport a lot of different things, so might be a residual.
In this muscle car?
Yeah. They're delicate objects, taxidermy.
All right, you're gonna have to lay on the charm.
Charm plus expression.
Charmisma. Now, because she's on her guard, I'm going to say,
face?
even with the friendly face, that's difficulty 7.
7? Yeesh.
Yeah.
2.
All right. So her eyes narrow slightly, but then she opens the door.
Okay.
Slides in. Closes the door.
All right.
What do you want to do?
So the doors are locked. There's not automatic locks.
No.
So I turn to her, and I'm looking at her, and I say, "Look, you know what I am."
So she looks at you suspiciously. She says, "I'm pretty sure I do."
Fang sent me.
And you see, hold on. As she says that, you see her hand kind of drifting down to something at her side.
Okay.
So, but you say Fang sent me?
I said Fang sent me here.
And that gives her pause. She goes, "Wait a minute." Fangs through eye? Is that who you're talking about?
I don't know. It's scraggly, long hair.
Yeah, that's
know-it-all. Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah. Fang sent me. He said he's sick of you hunting on his turf. and he wanted me to kill you.
So she smiles in spite of herself. And she says, just one more reason to kill him. Using goddamn vampires. Oh, God, there's nothing they won't do. Well, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to kill you and before I kill him, so...
Well, no, that's not part of
it. What do you... Because she's literally about to do something, so what are you going to do to shut that down?
I can take you to him. He has something that I need, and I need it back. I'm pretty fierce. We could fight him together.
All right, make a roll.
Chart. What? Charisma? I'm gonna cry. Charisma plus expression?
Yes. Difficulty 7 again. You don't really have any willpower to spend.
Oh no, I've totally failed.
No botch though?
No botch, but I failed. She's not going to trust a vampire. She's a wolf supremacist.
Right. So she says, I know a trap when I hear one.
All right.
Take me to him. Come on. What do you...
All right. So as she's saying this,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to go for her.
Okay.
So...
yeah. So because if you'd botched, she would have just straight up attacked you.
Yeah.
Like with the fail, you almost
scoffing.
insulted her.
All right.
She's underestimating you, basically.
She is.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's right next to me in the car.
Yeah.
I can
It's
just
gonna be a little
turn.
awkward.
I can just turn and like plunge my teeth into her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Okay.
So
great.
Dex plus.
Okay, so we're going to take it to combat.
All right. We're taking it to combat.
We're taking this to combat, everybody.
Taking it up to combat time.
All right, coming on into combat time. We've got Combat Rock by The Clash. All right, so so the real trick here is the initiative, because obviously she is very much on her guard.
Yeah,
and she isn't any kind of inbred kinfolk like the ones you were dealing with.
Right.
So yeah, so and she's got her hand
on a stake, probably.
On something. So it is your dexterity plus your wits, remember?
I'm aware. But I'm negative. I'm -1.
No, not in this case, because you're not rolling. You're just totaling your dex plus wits. 5. So you're going to add a d10 to that, and that's not penalized either. Okay. So it's just dex plus wits plus a d10.
Okay.
And I'll do the same. Uh-oh. Is that not good?
No, I think it's okay.
Okay.
13.
Hey, not bad. So you got a 13. And then let me see here. She has do and a do. Okay.
Oh, man. No.
Let me make sure that math is correct. All right, she got 13 as well.
Oh, I love it. We're both just like, okay, like we tried.
Yeah.
We tried and just instant clash. Like this isn't gonna work.
Instantly. Yeah.
Somebody's not getting out of here alive.
This speed dating was not successful. Yeah.
It just gets us closer to the real deal, man.
And what would that be exactly?
I don't know. Me getting out of there with my corpse.
Well.
That's the ultimate success.
Yes, it is.
All right. Here we go.
So, I just realized I need some information, so I'm going to pause really quick.
Oh, okay.
And we're back. All right, so I just need to check on something, and here we go. So you have tied initiative. So you are going for her throat with your fangs. Mm-hmm. Okay. And basically, like when she slid into the car, she slid her knapsack down to her side, and then she does have a stake in there for emergencies. So she was reaching for the stake. So she's going to be pulling that out and trying to stake you. Now, because of the close proximity and the close quarters involved, you're actually going to be at a bit of an advantage on this. So you're going in for a bite. So that's actually accuracy +1.
Oh.
So if you recall, that means it lowers your effective difficulty. Remember, it makes it difficulty 5.
Yeah, nice.
Or no, not difficult. Difficulty is normal. See, I always get confused here. Hold on. Accuracy is dice added to the roll to hit the opponent, so you get an extra die.
Okay.
Okay, so your difficulty is normal is dexterity plus brawl.
Dex plus brawl.
So your extra die is going to offset your wound penalty, which is nice.
Brawl. Let's see, what can I add to? Oh, I want to spend 3 blood or spend a blood point.
Well, you could spend 3 blood and give yourself 3 dice.
I'll spend 3
for your dex.
I just got to get this done as fast as possible.
Exactly.
3 dice. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. And
willpower. My last willpower.
All right. And she is targeting the heart.
Oh shit, that's really hard. That's harder. I'm more to. Okay, I want to do this. I am ready.
I am ready to do this. I want to do this. Yeah, basically, werewolves have a talent called Primal Urge. So that's what they rolled. It's like sense vampires and that kind of thing, you know.
Okay.
She sensed it. But did it do her any good? No, because you used your charm. Good old charming bastard.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that about me.
Dice pool together here. All right, and she also can spend stuff, so I'm gonna give her a little bump there. All right.
Okay.
So you marked off your blood pool.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
We're doing this.
We're doing it.
What's the difficulty?
6 for you. 9 for her. Wow, I rolled 1 9, but also a 1.
Difficulty 6?
Yep.
That's 4 for me.
Boom, baby.
Oh, yes. Now I will find out if that blood is really as good as he said.
All right, so what is your strength?
My strength is 3.
Okay. 4. So roll 7 dice for damage.
Oh. 2.
And difficulty 6.
8. What? Wait, what am I?
Difficulty 6. You're
I
rolling
rolled
7 dice.
7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on, baby. 6.
Yep.
3.
3 successes?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, so you lunge and latch. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. All right, that puts her at injured.
Okay.
Okay. So you have latched on, and you are beginning to
How many?
To drain her.
How much blood am I getting here?
You know, I think it's actually in here as to how much blood you can drink in a round. Okay, 269. Oops.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, drinking blood, yada yada yada. You may take up to 3 blood points per turn.
Here we go.
All right, so, however.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see here. Yeah, okay. So, you can take 3 blood points.
Okay, I'm taking 3.
All right.
All right.
So the blood
How is it?
spews into your mouth, and it is like drinking, like it's just immediately energizing. It's immediately suffusing you. Like normally you have to kind of ingest it, and then you sort of feel it in your system. But it's like even in just entering your mouth, you can feel it kind of energizing you and pumping you up. So of course she's still struggling. Do you want to keep drinking?
Oh yes.
So I'm going to give her another roll.
Right.
To stake you again. Okay. She's going to try and get you from the side. You know.
All right.
So she's thrashing around. However, I'm going to knock a die off her pool. You don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
Because you're latched on like the leech that you are.
Yeah, I'm a leech.
Yeah, leeches.
I'm a parasite. I'm disgusting.
All right. So you can feel her trying to like smash the stake into you, but she just doesn't have the leverage for it.
No, it's a weird position.
Yeah. So you drain another 3 blood points.
Fuck yes. I'm still doing it.
Okay. All right. So so you start to feel something weird as you're clutching her and draining this blood.
Uh-oh.
Is she starts to feel different.
Yeah, she's shifting.
So you start to feel like fur springing up around your mouth, you know?
Yeah.
You hear the steak drop onto the floor of the car.
Okay.
And then you can feel like something pushing against you, you know?
Kicking legs.
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, man.
So she's going to get one more chance here.
Oh, no.
So let's see. Actually, let me have you roll that damage again, just to be fair.
7.
7 dice, difficulty 6. Just want to know exactly
How drained.
she is.
I've already taken 6 blood points.
I know, yeah.
So 6, difficulty 6. 4.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that actually puts her incapacitated. All right.
Oh, so I did get more blood?
Well, so what happens is she's like midway through a transformation when she just stops
moving,
thrashing entirely. So
still drinking.
So werewolf has up to 20 blood points. So you can basically fill your whole pool.
I'm gonna keep drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants her dead anyway.
Yeah.
I'm all the way maxed out.
Yep.
All right.
And so as you disengage, you can see lying draped across the passenger seat is this gigantic wolf. You know, it's like a Great Dane sized wolf.
Is it dead?
Yeah.
It is dead.
Yeah.
Am I sure it's dead?
Well, it's pretty damn lifeless.
I drained all its blood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
So
I'm gonna just run the back of my hand across my mouth.
Yeah.
I start the car and I peel out and turn back onto the road.
And here's the thing.
Oh.
Since there was again like an excess, like when you were draining before.
Mm-hmm.
Were you draining before that you had an excess of blood to work with?
I don't remember.
Well, whatever that was. I think one of the girl at the frat party, right?
Oh, right.
Since there's an excess of blood and it's so rich and meaty,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say you can definitely quote unquote spend 5 blood points to heal another level.
All right.
And then if you have any willpower to spend,
I don't.
Okay, so yeah, you heal another level.
All right, cool. So wow, I barely look maimed anymore.
Yeah.
I might feel a little weaker.
Yeah.
But I'm not feeling that bad.
No. Yeah.
So I do a U-turn
Uh-huh.
and just move away from the pass and just drive back down I am hightailing it to. So at this point it's probably like 3 a.m.
So it was 2:30 when you encountered her.
3.
So it was 2:45 by the time all was said and done.
That was fast.
Yeah. No, that's.
So I'm trying to make
so
it
much
back
for
to
eater of
Shoshone.
theirs. So
Where am I supposed to meet them? They didn't even say where to meet them.
He said bring her pelt back to me.
To who? Where? To the place where they were keeping me?
Presumably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they probably came back thinking I was gone.
Yeah.
Right? To where the prison is. The little mine.
Mm-hmm.
They went back there?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's the only place I know where to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm heading back there.
Okay, so you drive back, so it's about 3:45. As you're rolling into Shoshone, you know the turnoff for the Dublin Gulch.
Yeah, sorry, it's like so close.
However, as you're driving up Main Street to go to the turnoff, you see there's a little cafe, and you see all the bikes are parked outside the cafe.
So can I pull up slowly? There, and I'm just gonna honk my horn.
Okay.
And then I speed off up the hill to go to the.
Oh, okay. All right. So you get up there. It's about 4:00. And then you watch as the lights of the motorcycles are like coming up the dirt.
So I get out of the vehicle and I like am yanking this body out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes a little bit of pulling.
Yeah.
Coyote is there waiting for you.
Oh, good.
When you pull up, and so you see these motorcycles coming up, and then there's a couple cars too. So they all come up and sort of ride around in a circle, kind of circling you in, and this fangs through eye guy dismounts from his bike, and he sees the carcass of the wolf, and puts his head back and starts making this, cry of triumph. But it's really fucking weird. It's it's not really a wolf howl. It's almost like the call of a whippoorwill.
Oh.
So it's like this weird tweet chirping kind of noise.
I'm just like trying to keep a straight face.
And the others like kind of join in, All
right, that's eerie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm stepping away. Like, can I leave now?
Yeah. So they so Fangs steps forward and yeah, there we go. It's a whippoorwill. So Fangs steps forward and examines the body, and then he looks up at you grinning, and he says, "We could use you around here."
I got shit to do. Maybe if I pass through here, I'll look for you.
Excellent. I'm glad we didn't kill you. Hey, I never did get your name.
I'm not telling you. Just give me the body back.
Fair enough. A deal's a deal.
That's right.
So you see a couple of the other ones are like rifling through her bag. One of them like pulls out what looks like this weird tribal fetish thing, and they're like looking at it and talking excitedly about it, and then you see a couple of the other guys are popping open a trunk, rather opening the back of a big Chevy SUV, right?
Okay, so I open my trunk of my car.
So they swing the doors open and pull out this tarp wrapped.
And I run to it.
Okay.
I run to it and I grab it from them.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm holding it. And I'm running back to the trunk.
All right.
And I close it.
So Fangs is watching this whole thing and he's just like, man.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking weird.
Yeah. And I start up the car. I'm like, you better move.
All right. And so Fangs says, yeah, let him go.
All right, so I start up the car. Coyote gets in the back seat.
Yep.
And as soon as there's a little opening, I'm speeding out of there.
One of the guys pushing his bike out of the way.
All right, I speed out of there.
And leave that freak show behind.
Yeah, and I need to get somewhere where I can get into the ground, and where Dawn is safe.
Yeah.
So I'm heading up the highway.
Okay, so you're going to take the paw rump cutoff, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
All right. So, so you start driving. And... Let's see what's a good place to pull off. Consult my Sunset Atlas.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
Because it's just funny to me. Sunset.
I love Sunset, but I didn't know they had an atlas.
Yeah, well, this one's from 1990, so okay. So yeah, you just drive off the 178, and it's pretty quickly takes you into wilderness, because you're basically again on the fringes of Death Valley.
Right.
So mostly you're just worried about your car at this point.
Yeah,
right?
I want to find a cluster of trees.
Okay.
That I can park under.
Right. All right. So you are paralleling something called the Nopah Range Wilderness Area.
Okay.
There really aren't any dirt trails or anything.
Okay.
However,
as long as there's earth I can meld with, I'm happy.
Since it is government land,
yeah.
You do see that. You do see that there are places that you can pull off.
Okay.
Including some resorts, apparently.
Ah, I bet.
Tecopa Hot Springs Resort and Delights Hot Springs Resort.
Oh.
So there's some hot springs
nice.
in this area. But yeah, no, there's a little RV campground.
Does it look vacant?
This time of year, yeah.
Okay.
It's deserted.
Okay.
And in fact, as you pull in,
I'm surprised it would be.
Let me read you this one Google review.
Oh, shit.
Very secluded and difficult to get to.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
But somehow I managed to get up there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's you saw the sign, you took the turn off, and it wasn't too far down. It's just you're out in the middle of nowhere.
But I feel like I'm competing against the sun. Like the sun's like it's starting to the sky, the horizon line's starting to illuminate.
By the time you get there, it is after 5 o'clock.
Shit.
So yeah, you very quickly kind of
I park
and do your thing, right?
Yeah.
So what is that exactly? What do you want to do?
So I park and I make sure it's in the shadiest parking area, and then I just walk right next to the vehicle, and I just sink into the earth.
Okay. All right. So
coyote to go do its thing.
Yeah. All right, so you spent your blood point to do that?
Yep, okay. I did.
Great.
So a day passes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I spend 5. Wait, can I spend 5 blood points? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now I'm back up to just bruised.
Technically, it was not yet government land.
Oh.
That happened in 94. However, it was like a reserve, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, whatever. So actually, that's even better for you because that means it's not being managed by anybody. Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. No,
cool.
It's actually pretty ideal.
Lucky.
Gangrel life, baby.
That's right.
You're living the classic Gangrel lifestyle right now.
Hell yeah. It's great. I feel great.
I feel good. I feel real good. All right, so next night, you're up.
I'm up.
You're a bit more healed. You also marked off your blood point just for waking up,
yes.
right? And also get back a point of willpower.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So,
what's the plan,
I'm looking
Stanley?
around. Like, what the fuck just happened? I get into the vehicle and I'm heading to Vegas.
All right. As you slide in, so by now your car smells like formaldehyde, earth, a like wolf fur, and even a little bit of blood.
Right. And then as I'm pulling out, you know when you drop something in your car and it's round or whatever and it rolls. I think as I'm pulling out, the stake rolls forward on the ground.
Oh yes.
So, and I look down, I glance at it, and I think, okay, like I'm gonna add this to my stash. So, but yeah, as I'm pulling out, that rolls.
You never know when you might need a stake.
That's right. It rolls forward, and as I'm heading toward to the highway.
Okay. So let me just get your travel time here. So the stake you note is a pretty simple affair. It's just like a sharpened dowel, you know. Nothing special. Okay, so that'll be an hour and 37 minutes into Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh. Cool.
Actually, less than that because that's from Shoshone. So let's say it's like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, finally.
Yeah.
So suddenly there's way more lights in terms of the highway being illuminated.
Well, I mean, you cross the state line. So like immediately
the signs start.
Right. Well, there's signs, and then also like Paw Rump itself has little dinky casinos and shit,
okay,
you know.
Cool.
But you just drive right through there.
Yeah.
And continue on, and then eventually you hit I-15 just south of Paradise.
There's traffic. I bet there's a lot of traffic.
Let's see here. So
it's
you started driving. Yeah, exactly. So you headed out pretty much right after you got up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't really dally too much.
Nope.
So you got up at 6:45. So you're on the road by 7. So you're getting in about 8:30. So yeah, I mean, you're getting in. That's on Tuesday, Tuesday the 27th, and you are getting in pretty much at prime time Vegas time. So cut to you're just cruising the strip basically, and there's just lights all over flashing.
I've never seen this.
It's exactly what you know you might have imagined. You know.
Yeah, I didn't get to go through Vegas on my way in.
Oh right, because you came out the 40, right?
Yeah. So it's like, whoa, like this is intense. Like this is crazy looking and wild.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it is actually very shocking after spending, several days, even counting Fresno, of being either in total wilderness or kind of a small little pokey town. You're suddenly in this big city again.
There's lights, and people, so many people.
Yeah. I just love the thought that there's a fucking vampire with a corpse in his trunk. Just cruising down the strip.
It's not the first time a corpse has been in a trunk in Vegas.
That's exactly it, because it makes me think about how many other times has a completely innocuous looking car just been driving around with like really fucked up shit in that car in that moment. You know?
Yes. Many a time.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean, what's your plan? You're in Vegas now.
I don't even know where to start. So the first thing I was gonna do was find a place to park, and then find a phone book and look for the Rothsteins. Okay. To see if they're even listed, and then figure out where's the most popular casino, and see if I can just start sniffing around. Sniffing, yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you find a place to pull off, and
it's like a gas station.
Yeah, exactly. You pull into a gas station. It's like a block off the strip,
right?
And then you're over at a little phone kiosk.
Yeah.
There's a yellow and white pages volume. Nothing under Rothstein.
Yeah, I knew it. It wasn't gonna be that easy.
Yeah.
So
Rothstein, S, parentheses, professional vampire.
I'm gonna see. It's not a Cthulhu adventure, but I'm just wondering.
Library use.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's any casinos, like if you can find out who the casinos are owned by,
right?
Like generally. Right. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go to the library for that. Which is weird. So I'm just kind of staring at the strip and all the cars on the road and the signs, and I'm sort of overwhelmed. Like, where do I start?
I mean, it's make for a somewhat shorter session, but I kind of feel like that's a natural stopping point, really, if that's okay.
I feel like the Vegas piece is going to be...
It's going to be at least 2 chapters, I think.
At least.
Yeah. So, shall we stop it there and we'll do it. We'll pick it up.
Why? How long has this been?
Oh, we're a little over 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I think
I thought it was longer.
It felt like more, didn't it?
I did.
It was very action packed.
It was very action packed.
So, but I think
Aaron's sort of being like,
yeah,
like it's not gonna be that easy.
I like the mental image of you turning away from the phone booth and kind of taking a few steps forward and just seeing the strip laid out to your left and your right, just stretching out, and just being like, where do I even start?
Right. I don't think he even thought about like where. Yeah. And I think maybe Don can help point him in that direction.
I think there's that, and perhaps some other friendly kindred faces that you may meet.
Exactly.
Here in Las Vegas. So
Wilma.
Yes, who knows?
If other characters from other Chronicles, 13 Candles.
And new faces besides.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well,
there's no pressure to use her. I just...
No, I've got all those characters in my back pocket.
Oh, shit.
I've thought about several of them.
Oh my god. All right, so we will fade out on that.
We'll fade out on that.
Dissolve to black.
Congratulations on surviving.
Barely. Barely twice.
Yeah, because those were 2 situations there.
Yeah.
Eater of Bears made a fatal mistake by getting into that car with you.
I know.
Yeah.
She did.
That's the second time you've been able to take down someone by getting them to underestimate you.
Friendly face.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Got that fucking Ted Bundy thing going.
I know, it's gross.
So, I'm playing Ted Bundy, everybody.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, she was a straight up murderer, so
yeah, she was.
Not too bad.
Kill or be killed.
Yeah, exactly. So. And then she was like killing humans.
Killing humans randomly.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I do that too, but
oh well. Except you could argue you have more of a purpose to it since
I have to eat.
Since you have to eat. She was just doing it because she hated humans.
Yeah, well, rightfully so, though.
Yeah.
It was complicated.
It's very complicated.
All right, so what have I learned?
What have you learned?
I've
Well,
learned...
first take a point for completing the chapter.
Oh, yay, point for completing the chapter. Huzzah. Okay.
Yes.
And then what?
What have you
What
learned?
have I learned? Well, I learned that... Well, I've learned that dealing with werewolves was pretty damn scary.
Yeah.
And avoiding them is an important thing to do. But...
Yes. Also, if you have to deal with a werewolf, do it in a cramped environment where they can't fully transform into something that can rip the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Because let me just...
That would have been bad.
Take
That
a
would
look
have
at
been
this
really bad.
stat block here. Yeah. Strength 7, stamina 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, they're so powerful.
Yeah.
And they're so powerful.
Yeah.
Which we explored a little bit in 13 Candles.
A little bit.
Just a wee bit.
A wee bit.
I also learned that... I learned... I had it in my mind. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, I just learned that... Oh, dragon fire is very painful.
Oh, Jesus. That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that was bad. He wasn't going to go down like a punk. Like, he's like, this is urgent. I need to get this corpse to Las Vegas.
Totally.
Like, this is not, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
Like, if I had like a little more time and that Dawn wasn't in I wouldn't have done that. But because her body is in the trunk, it raised the stakes.
Right.
So I had to.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's something you learned is that, you know, you will fight for your corpse lover, you know.
I'm not actually doing anything with the corpse. Like, it's horrible.
But you will
she
fight.
compelled me. She compelled me to dig up something of hers.
So you feel that is sufficiently significant enough
to fight back. Mm-hmm. Yes. And what else did I learn? I'm pretty freaking badass. That's what I learned.
No, honestly, I mean, you chose Gangrel completely at random, but that's, you know, the reason that you've been able to be so successful with this character, I think, is because Gangrel is a great choice for a single player chronicle.
Definitely.
As I discovered with the Sloop.
But I gave you plenty of help and assistance.
Well, and you ran a more kind of
social
and cerebral game. Yeah. But in terms of like throwing physical challenges at you.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
No, bring it on.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
Okay. Well, yeah, take a point for that.
Okay.
2 points for role playing for sure.
Aw, really?
Well, I promised you that second point because you voluntarily said, they can use Dawn's corpse as collateral. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's what I thought.
And, yeah, that's good.
Oh, we're not at the end of the story yet?
No, we're not at the end of the story.
Wow.
Nope.
Do you have 2 stories in this?
I got 3.
You better hope I live that long.
Yeah, I'd love that long.
Love and live that long.
All right,
okay,
so
that's everything?
That's everything.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
You get a point as a GM.
Oh, well, thank you.
1 point.
An ST,
only.
I think.
That's all. ST? What?
Storytelling.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. You get 1 ST point.
Oh, thank you. I'll cash that in later.
Good.
All right. Very good.
That was great.
Good. I'm
so
glad.
much fun. Yeah.
I'm glad.
Good.
Now on to Las Vegas.
Oh, man, I cannot wait. I need to get myself a tuxedo.
That's right.
I need to, I probably need to earn some money, too.
I wonder how you could do that in Vegas.
There's a lot of different ways.
Yep.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right.